We would like to begin our evening with a presentation of the colors, so if you could all please stand. The Unified Fire Authority Honor Guard and Pipes and Drum will be presenting our colors.
Present. Arms.
Please join with me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Arms. Post. Colors. Forward. Face.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You may have a seat, please. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate your efforts to support our 31 new firefighter and paramedics that we have hired today. Congratulations to you guys on your previous 4 months, 16 weeks of camp. Yeah. A couple of housekeeping items for you tonight. We do have a restroom back in this back corner, just out those doors if you need to to use that. We also have a digital QR code on the door for a digital program if you would like to have that as well. My name is Kelly Bird. I'm one of our public information officers with the department, and it's something going on here. It's my privilege to welcome you tonight to the 2023 class, Camp 5-6 of the Unified Fire Authority. We're excited for them to come out and join us in the field. They've put in a lot of work, a lot of training, and they're at that very end of the very beginning. So congratulations to you guys. Our program tonight will flow as follows. Following my introduction here, we do have a brief video, some highlights of the camp for you to watch. After the video ends, our speakers will be as follows. Recruit Andrew Munoz will speak to us first, followed by Training Division Chief Wade Watkins. Following Chief Watkins' remarks, our Fire Chief, Chief Burchett, will share some thoughts as well. At the conclusion of his remarks, we will swear you in, and then we will pin you. Your firefighter should have informed you, family members, that when their name is read, we invite you as a family to come up and to help with that pinning ceremony. That'll take place right over here on my left. So as you hear your firefighter's name read, please come up so we can continue to make this as efficient and flow as quickly as possible. I know it's getting warm in here already. Following that, there will be a small ceremony to retire their guide-on flag, and I think that's it.
You are Camp 5-6. You're going to be the only Camp 5-6. This is the first day of the next 4 months of your life. We're going to begin this morning of becoming faster and stronger and smarter.
Yep,
Let's go!
5, 6, 7, 8. Down that tower. Go.
Good enough. Gather all. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Blowing that hose line, make sure you're still on the floor and stepping out the front.
We're gonna go right.
Some of you might be asking yourself, what does it take to do this job? 200% is what you need to give in this job. 200 is when you think, I can't go anymore, I'm beat, I'm down. That's when you dig down into your soul and you find 200%.
really doesn't matter what you've done up to this point. Now it matters how you guys work together as a group, what you're willing to do for yourself and others, and what you're willing to give this organization, your effort, your guts. It's only getting busier out there. We are running more calls, we are running more fires, we are having more rescues, and more people that need help.
Hey, you got it, you got it!
Good, fast pace, keep the gap close. You gotta dig now. You have to dig now. You're tired. I can't do this. You owe it. You owe it to him.
Good evening. My name is Andrew Munoz. I'm honored to be up here speaking on behalf of Class 5-6. I would like to thank everyone for coming out to support us today. Camp 5-6 began on a freezing day in February. Our first day of camp will be a memory most of us will never forget. As we stood outside for what seemed like a lifetime, waiting to be introduced to our cadre, it was very clear that many of us were nervous, scared, or maybe even unsure if we had what it took to make it through this strenuous 16-week camp. We were immediately tested that day. We ran multiple towers and held planks on the freezing concrete. While we were holding planks on the concrete, there were 3 words. These words represented our theme for camp. Our theme for camp was faster, stronger, and smarter. These key points are a good indicator of how far we have come. When camp began, the first few weeks were filled with struggles. We had slow and sloppy hose lays, and we struggled with quick water supply from hydrants. The workouts tested us both mentally and physically. The cadre would choose workouts that worked the specific muscles that we needed for training that day. We pushed ourselves through soreness and fatigue, and when we didn't think we had one more push-up left in us, we did. Many of us had little knowledge of firefighting. We were challenged by weekly tests, classwork, and long hours of studying. Today, I can truly say that we are faster, stronger, and smarter due to the hard work that we have put in. This journey was not an easy one. There were a lot of obstacles to overcome. Whether that was the workouts, overcoming being in uncomfortable situations, or responding to criticism. We leaned on each other for support when we were having bad days. We trusted each other in high-stress situations, and we never let anyone else quit when they felt like they had nothing left in the tank. This class has created a very special bond. In only 16 weeks, we have built lifelong friendships. We have learned so much throughout these 16 weeks, but we still have a long journey ahead of us and much more to learn. Today we make a commitment to ourselves, our families, our fellow firefighters, and our community. Class 5-6, keep your motivation, desire to learn, and most importantly, stay true to the amazing people that I know you are. Before I conclude, I would like to thank a few people on behalf of Class 5-6. Thank you to our families for supporting us every step of the way throughout this journey and understanding why we want to be a part of this. Thank you to our significant others for helping us make it through this camp. You were there for us on the long nights when we got home and had no time to cook dinner, shine our boots, iron our clothes, and even prepare lunch for the next day. Thank you to all the crews that came out to train us. And finally, thank you to the cadre for taking the time away from your families to be out there with us every day. We learned so much from you, At times you were hard on us, but we know that's because you care and you want to see us succeed. You gave us the blueprint on how to become great firefighters, and we will continue to hold ourselves accountable because of you. Class 5-6, I'd like to leave you on something that Specialist Garrett once said. Be somebody worth being, because somebody wants to be just like you. Thank you.
So I couldn't be more proud of what was just said. I believe he said something that really impacted me. And this is a message for the support system of each of these future firefighters, because they will be sworn in as a firefighter in just a moment. The gratitude that we have, and I hold in my heart for the effort that you guys have put into building these folks from a young age. They didn't show up just on our door ready to roll, ready to learn. They were built through parents, grandparents, family members, neighbors. The whole community built these individuals, and they built them strong. They went through an arduous process to be hired by the Unified Fire Authority. They went through, I call it the grind, to get to it. They were trained by some of the best firefighters I've ever met. They were taught how to fight fire. But not only do they have to fight fire, they have to fight life. They have to fight fatigue of the game. They have to fight all these things that are coming their way, and they're embarking on that career. So to the strength that they have, I thank the families. I thank the kindness that you showed them, the good, healthy criticism, and that I would even say they've thrived with some negative criticism. It's made them stronger. So when I think about that fight they're going into, it's more than just the firefight. It's all of it. But they're together. They've been trained by some of the best. They've been trained by people that know how to fight cancer, people that know how to fight Father Time with all of their different things they utilize to get through a workout. They're ready to roll. They're ready to serve our communities, and I couldn't be more proud. So with all that said, the thing that I'm most proud of it is that they are our future. Class 5-6 is the future of the Unified Fire Authority. They are the future of serving our communities. And with that, I say thank you. Thank you to all the families, and thank you to the firefighters, and thank you to the organization that enables this mission to be chased and be pursued, because it's a challenging one. So with that said, my deepest thanks.
My name is Dominic Burchett, and I'm the fire chief for Unified Fire Authority. Before I start, I also want to give some thanks. I want to thank this Jordan School District for the use of this facility. It works out very well for these events. I also want to recognize our board of directors. There's a few in the audience. I appreciate you coming and attending this. And then, just like has been done, I want to thank the families as well. This day is all about you, clearly. But those in the room that helped you get through that, I think they deserve a round of applause from you. As you saw from the video, you can tell it was probably a stressful 16 weeks. There probably wasn't a day that went by that they weren't waiting for it to end to some degree. So I hope they've shown their appreciation to you as a family for all the support and helping them get through this. So recruits, let me lay this out for you, that it might be a good time to think about a gift for your family members. And you can thank me later for that. I learned the hard way. But it's important to recognize the help that you received. So I want to talk briefly about what it means to be a firefighter. The core of our job is to deliver service to the public and make life better for our citizens. We are in people's living rooms and places of work to solve their problems on their worst day. They are often at their most vulnerable when we show up to help. So we must serve with kindness and competence. The public has to trust us with everything they own and everything they love. And they've got to trust that you can solve their problem. So finding the right people to do this job is critical. We focus on finding people with strong values, integrity, professionalism, respect, accountability, teamwork, dedication, and courage. Now you also need a decent level of physical fitness, mechanical aptitude, but most of all, an ability to learn. Now these guys and gals can train you and did train you to do the rest so that you can go out and serve the public. As an organization, though, we've dedicated an extreme amount of time and energy into finding the right people for this job. Nearly every one of our divisions is a part to get them where they are today. So our information outreach team, they do all the marketing. That video that you just watched was better than I've ever seen, and that was done by our information outreach team. It was not a contracted professional, even though he should be. Our HR staff coordinates the overall experience with the test, the physical assessment, and the interview. Our special enforcement team conducts the background investigations, and the training division obviously coordinates the recruit camp. Our support staff makes sure that you have the right equipment to do your job, and our finance team makes sure you get paid on time, which is nice. It's tomorrow, by the way, if you're paying attention. And then lastly, our operations staff, they get to support these 31 as they go out and do their journeyman program for the next up to 2 years. Just all of this is to make sure that they are fully ready to serve the public and help move our organization forward. So I'm confident that through this process, we found the right 31 to serve our community. I had the opportunity to meet with this group, it was probably, 2 months ago? And I'd say you seem much more relaxed today, which is good. But it was a great experience for me to get to know them just a little bit before they're out in the field. And what I found is that we did find an amazing group of people with a diverse background. And they're going to move our organization forward. So we have some from California, Florida, New York, Georgia, Ohio, Wyoming, Texas, Idaho, Arizona, and Mexico. We have some with military experience. We have some that were ex-motorcycle mechanics, a dispatcher, a barrel racer, a car salesman, and even a few climbing bums that lived in their vans. So what's great to me is to know that even with all of this diversity, they came together as a team and they share the same values and the desire to serve our public. Many of you now will throughout your career serve in many different roles, different specialties. Many will be captains, some will be chief officers, and one may even be standing here. So what I want you to do, bear with me, recruits, close your eyes, and imagine we're sitting here in 25 years, and this is actually your retirement ceremony. Who do you want to be in 25 years? How many stripes do you want on your jacket? What differences did you make in your career? And whose lives did you impact? Most of all, what do you want to be known for when you leave this place? What is going to be your wake? Okay, don't fall asleep. You can open your eyes. Who did you see? Think about it. Because today's the day that you have to start working towards that person. If you wait for the opportunities to come to you, they're going to fly by. So I want you to be purposeful about your future and remember that this is a career, it's a calling, it's not just a job along the way. So one piece of advice that I want to share with you is, just like you learned on a fire, control the door. So what I mean by that is the door to your future. Take the opportunities that are presented, learn from your mistakes, continue your education so that when an opportunity comes up, you're in control of that door and you can walk through it. And work towards that person that you saw, hopefully, sitting there in 25 years. A couple of quotes I want you to think about. Those who let things happen usually lose to those who make things happen. And the second one is, leaders think and talk about the solutions. Followers think and talk about the problems. So I want you to be part of the solution, not part of the problem. I want you to take responsibility for your own happiness. I want you to balance your career with your personal life. And I want you to think about your legacy. It's those of you that deliver the service to our public that are going to make a difference. And I'm proud to have you assigned to our stations and wearing our badge shortly. We found the right people to join our team, and I want to welcome you and congratulate you and all of your families to UFA. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to swear you in as a group, and then we'll call you up one by one and do the badge pinning. So if you want to stand up. You have been chosen by virtue of your background, training, and personal qualities to be firefighters and paramedics for Unified Fire Authority. Your behaviors, decisions, and actions while on and off duty directly reflect the image of Unified Fire Authority, its personnel, and the quality of service that UFA provides to the citizens we serve. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Kevin Carney,
Do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
that I will uphold the vision,
that I will uphold the vision,
the mission,
the mission,
values, and policies
values, and policies
adopted by Unified Fire Authority.
adopted by Unified Fire Authority.
I will act for the good of the communities of which I serve.
I will act for the good of the communities in which I serve.
I will strive for excellence
I will strive for excellence
while I faithfully,
honestly,
and ethically perform
and ethically perform
the duties of firefighter paramedic with Unified Fire Authority.
the duties of firefighter paramedic with Unified Fire Authority.
You are now duly affirmed. Congratulations.
Garrett Anglesey.
baby.
Dylan DeVoe.
Hi.
Travis Dieters. Peyton Drury. Jeremy Green. Griffin.
Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you.
Brian Helsel. Conrad Jensen. Andre Jones.
Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you. Kyle Christophic.
Oh yeah, of course.
Swan. Brandon Mosman. Andrew Munoz.
You ain't got your badge yet.
Jordan Newman.
Good job, congratulations. Jason Ortiz. Congratulations.
You, Jason? Thank you.
David Query. Robinson. Nicole Snelson. Cole St. Martin. Jake Sumner. Cameron Turner. Morgan.
Congratulations.
Rachel Walker. Arian Woodhouse.
That's close. You're right. Mac Wright. Congratulations.
Let's go, Jeff Rowe.
All right, the guide-on flag of Camp 5-6 will be returned to myself for the next camp, and that's going to be Rachel Walker and Preston Valora, our class officers. So that concludes our graduation ceremony. Congratulations to Camp 5-6. We do have refreshments as you exit here to the left. We have a garden area out there that JATC has allowed us to go out and utilize that too. Please feel free to go out there and take pictures and have a wonderful night, and thank you so much.